I'm Max Foerster. I'm currently finishing my bachelor's degree in kinesiology and majoring in human kinetics. I was very fortunate to have my fieldwork placement at the RCMP Depot Training Academy with the Police Fitness Unit. It is here where I worked with 9 different facilitators and learned how to assess and instruct potential future police officers within the RCMP. At the beginning of my fieldwork, I moved from more of an assistant role into more of a leadership role, taking over an entire troop by myself. I was able to work with different facilitators with different backgrounds, which ultimately gave me a better experience at Depot and definitely led to a better special project.
Evident that my troop was very inexperienced in the world of fitness, specifically resistance training. When asking how much experience they had with the 3 big lifts, they looked at me with confusion. This is what inspired me to create my special project workshops on each of the big lifts. The 3 big lifts are the barbell bench press, deadlift, and squat. Each of these exercises are compound lifts, which means that they involve multiple muscles across multiple joints, which means that they are very useful in the duties of a tactical population like police officers. Before going further into my presentation on the 3 big lifts, it is important to mention that the cadets have access to amazing facilities, which I took advantage of during my special project, making sure that I utilized all the equipment that we had access to. Being shown are videos of different testing areas that we used throughout my fieldwork. Presentation consisted of 3 separate class sessions that involved a slideshow presentation, demonstrations, and practice time, as well as a workout session at the end. In order to motivate my cadets to come to these classes, I offered them something known as a competency. At Depot, cadets must have 5 workout competencies a week, 3 cardiovascular, 2 resistance. This worked on my cadets, where I was able to have a crowd for all 3 workshops. Being shown are examples of slides that were from each of my presentations. It was important to simplify many of the concepts that I had from my university experience, for the cadets who were not as interested in the background knowledge or periodization of the lifts, but more of how to perform them efficiently. The biggest takeaway I have from the workshops is using different coaching cues that I acquired from working with different facilitators with different teaching styles. For example, every cadet responds differently to the same coaching cue, which means in order to be a better coach, I must have many tools in my toolbox in order to advise them. This came in handy when explaining scapular retraction, a hinge, squat depth, and where I was able to get the same point across in numerous ways so that all the cadets had the knowledge to perform the lift efficiently. Gaining knowledge in coaching cues was giving me confidence in the classroom setting and will be lessons that I'll take into future professions. To conclude, I believe that the special project was a great success. All of the cadets that attended learned a lot more about resistance training and were able to ask questions about the fitness that they may have not felt comfortable with asking in the limited time that we had them. Even those that did not attend received the slideshow that they can take with them for training and with future profession. My time at Depot was an amazing experience, and the knowledge that I gained will most definitely come to play in my future professions.